two police came to us, one with a uniform and another one like a normal, maybe his like intel division, and then they took the pictures of Julie's passport and also my ID. So they just check in what we are doing now here, what the travel, like so when we were before, what's like some of the car like this. Maybe they're not like in this situation, in this pandemic, they maybe it's a little bit paranoid with a foreigner. That's why they ask.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our last episode Sumatra Road Trip, Danu and Julie.
Yes, thank you for joining us. And if you haven't seen all of our other episodes, go back and have a look at our adventures. So this will be our final leg, heading all the way from Krui back to Jakarta.
Yeah.
So last time we left off telling you guys about the moment, our scary moment with
With the police.
yes. So what happened was we were camping in a little village between Bengkulu and Krui, pretty much, right? And we had asked the owners of that land if we could sleep there. Everything was fine. Everything has been arranged. We just had our dinner. It was a very beautiful spot, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly, once it got dark, these two guys showed up on a motorbike.
Yeah.
And they were putting the flashlight into our faces, and the first moment I actually thought that we were being robbed because after all the stories we heard about Bengkulu, I was ready for that. But then we realized that one of them was wearing a police uniform.
Yes.
So okay, at least we're not being robbed. Yeah, they asked so many questions. They kept on asking me about my visa, if I'm here in a legal way. So I tried to tell them nicely, right, that I work here, that I have Akitas. But it seemed like they didn't know what Akitas was. So he kept on asking me when I'm going to extend my visa. I said, I don't need to extend my visa. It's for 1 year. So it was really weird. Like, I didn't like the way, and honestly, I'm always quite skeptical with the police. That's like my protective shield, yeah?
Yeah, and then I have to explain to them that's what we are doing here and what we are. If we are on the road trip, we are from Belitung until now here in Bengkulu, and then slowly they can understand. And they said that they have to check on us because they get a report from the someone that maybe. The neighbors around.
I guess they're not used to having strangers in the villages, and someone obviously went to the police and complained.
Yeah, but in the end, that's all good. They can understand what we were doing. We show them that our car, our bed, and everything like that, our kitchen, and then and then in the end they understand.
This camper van concept is new to a lot of people.
Camper vans like that, and then in the end they just taking a picture of us together
with the masks.
And that time actually this is a really interesting moment that I should take a video or photo with this, but in that moment I didn't really thinking to take a
and you cannot take a video of the police inspection. Cannot.
Then with this inspection, this is one of the experience that's
this could happen especially right if you're strangers in foreigners, even more maybe in a village. I was skeptical, but in the end everything was okay. They didn't ask for money, everything was fine, and they even offered us to stay at the police station.
They offered us to
stay.
In the police station. They said that says if you not feel comfortable, if you not feel safe, that you can stay in the police station. But for us, for sure, that we better stay in the
On the beach,
on
of
the
course.
beach, right?
Right.
Than the police station. It
Yeah.
will be awkward situation.
Yeah.
And the next day, that's we still enjoying our a small backyard spot because actually it is very good beach in that area, and then we enjoy it a bit. We ask permission and we say goodbye to the to the owner of the land, and then we continue our trip to one of the famous place in Lampung. We already getting to Lampung now. That's actually found a place. It's very famous for surfer.
Yeah, Krui is a famous surfing spot, right? And yeah, that whole area around Krui, actually also the Lintas, it's very nice because you
Yeah.
often drive around along the ocean, lots of hills with palm trees. So that was a nice part of the road, of the trip, right?
And then at the beginning, and the first thing that we do in Krui, of course, we pass the traditional market, and for sure that Julie will stop to buy a fish. And Lampung is very famous with the marlins fish. You know, it's in some country it's very illegal to fish the
really?
marlins, but in Lampung it's very common because a local they eat marlins.
Yeah, we found a spot right on the beach, of course, once again, to set up our kitchen.
Yep.
Actually, we passed by Krui for a bit, so usually it's better if you pass the cities a bit,
Yeah.
right? And then usually you can
We're
find
looking
a place.
for cooking our lunch.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we just arrived in Lampung, the last province in our trip in Sumatra. So we are now in Krui, one of the famous tourist destination in Lampung. It's very famous for surfer, and now we are cooking, making a lunch for us. And Julie bought the marlin in the local market here. We just stopped. It's like $2. And then now we just try to put it on the grill pan. We have a view when we cook, and then it's also a nice day, nice weather.
Would have also been nice to sleep there. It's in Pantai Pariwisata,
Yeah.
right? An empty,
It's very empty land.
They're still developing it. It seemed
Yes.
like some people were building little, I don't know,
Full of
hotels
coconut
there.
trees
Yeah,
and
but
some grass.
still
It's very, very nice. I think this is the best beach from Bengkulu to here.
In the
It's
area,
very nice. It's blue ocean, white sand, and the coconut trees. It's very, very nice. But
I needed a place to work for the next 2 days actually, so I needed to make sure that we have internet connection and electricity,
yes.
right? That's why we ended up staying in a hotel for 2 days. So thankfully I was still working online, so we didn't have to be back in Jakarta. I could just join the meetings online for those 2 days, right? That's why. And yes, we also spoiled ourselves. So we booked a room at the B Ocean, right?
resort. Yeah,
The Ocean Resort in Krui. It's an amazing place.
It's famous for surfer because it's not the surfing seasons.
And it's also closed for international
yeah.
tourists. So.
And it's also closed for the international because the pandemic. Yeah, we stayed there. I don't know. Maybe
2 nights.
2 nights. 2 nights.
And it's
It was
this
so
small
nice.
resort right by the beach. They only have, I think, 7 or 8 rooms.
Yeah.
So these little cottages, they have their own little swimming pool.
Yeah.
They have two on the both sides of the pool. They have this sun deck with the, what's it called? With the bean bags. So it's just perfect to just chill for a few days.
Yeah.
And this was our honeymoon. We needed to spoil ourselves. We needed to chill out after all the driving, right? So it was really ideal for us. Highly recommend going there. And yeah, what did we do there? We pretty much did nothing for 2 days. I worked.
Yeah, Julie
You
had to
did
work.
nothing.
I just walking on the beach, talking to the local there, because in the afternoon they are looking for kind of shell or whatever it is that's they on the beach. So I just curious, and then I just came and talked to them. I am on the beach now in the front of the cottage where we staying at, and in the afternoons it's getting busy on the beach now. I'm curious that's what the local people are doing here, so we will find out what are they looking for on the beach now. Let's find out.
Yang nemu ini, Bu? Aku. Kamu. Siapa yang nemu ini, Bu? Bu?
Yeah, and they also have a very, very good seafood there.
My goodness, it was
And the
so
first night
delicious.
that they very served us
Both nights, right? 2 nights.
with a very good seafood. So of course the second night we also ordered the same things, even it's quite a bit expensive, yeah.
But it's absolutely
It's
worth
worth
it.
it,
It's
yeah.
really worth it. So it's okay, I think, yeah. Yeah, and it's just a good place. Watch the sunset, have a few drinks, just chill out and
Chill.
enjoy life.
The best place for chill, I guess.
So it was
it's not an indoors here, but just to be honest to you guys,
Yeah, it's perfect.
really nice. It's not driving today,
No, today's relaxed time.
not looking
Honeymoon
a place for
time.
camping.
This is our place for camping. It's honeymoon time. So after 2 days at the amazing Bee Ocean and relaxing, working a little bit and relaxing a lot, we only had 2 more days left before I had to be back, or both of us had to be back in
Yes,
Jakarta,
yes.
right? So we were heading with a heavy heart. We had to leave this beautiful place, and we were heading towards Bandar Lampung, right?
Bandar Lampung is in the south of Sumatra. So from Bandar Lampung we have to take the boat, the ferry to Jakarta. So yeah, Bandar Lampung is a big city in the Lampung province. So it's like the main city.
Yeah.
And then finally we are now in Bandar Lampung, the capitals of Lampung province. And then we were staying in the hotel in Bandar Lampung. And then today we will continue our trip to the seaport, Bakahuni seaport, to cross to Jakarta. That will be our last city, and it's also our last destination in this trip. And then yeah, it's really weird feeling now. Feel like still want to go, but yeah, we have to face the reality that we have to come back to work, back to reality life.
I'm looking forward to the next trip. Think positive. Yeah. But we made it. I'm proud. We did it. right? All the way to Sabang. I didn't kill you, you didn't kill me.
That's the most
We're not divorced yet.
good trial. Good trial.
The trial.
A long trip.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were heading towards the harbor and we had one more stop, right? We stopped at the, what's it called? The monument? Close to the harbor.
Seager.
Oh, yeah.
So we found this Seager Tower in Lampung. It's kind of like a Seager. Seager is it's like it's kind of the head, a traditional head. It's look like it's like traditional. They put it but they make it as a tower and a big building, so you can see it from the very far, from the harbor, and it's one of the famous landmark. So we went there. We took a picture with blackbirds. Also, Julie get inside the building, but
yeah, it really needs a lot of repair. Unfortunately, it's not in a very good condition anymore.
Yeah.
But the view from that, because it's on a hill, it's really nice.
Amazing. That's
over the
because,
harbor.
Yeah, on the harbor you can
the
see
hills, right?
Very, very nice.
Yeah. So it's a good spot to just, especially if you have to wait for your ferry, it's a perfect spot to just wait for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had to face reality and go down to the harbor, my least favorite place.
Yeah, we bought the ticket and then we get in.
It was super confusing. Remember? We tried to buy it online, it didn't work.
Yeah,
then
they have online things, but it didn't work.
the website kept on kicking us out.
So
we
anyway,
managed.
we managed it and we put the car inside the ferry, and then we
went back over to not to Jakarta, to Java. The world traveler adventure, getting dizzy.
no, because
Let's look at the big waves. Wow, they're so big.
too much watch on my phone.
Ah.
That's it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it took like
2 hours with the
2
ferry.
hours with the ferry from Bandar Lampung to Jakarta, from Bakauheni to Merak Seaport, and it cost us like 430,000 rupiah for 2 people and 1 car.
Welcome back. Gimana dong?
At like 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
and then we straight to our apartments in Jakarta.
Don't forget the toll, Danu. Finally, we had an amazing toll in Java. We have to appreciate the toll in Java.
Yeah.
200 kilometers on the toll.
On the toll.
Right? Probably the fastest we had
After the
driven.
long trip.
That's why.
And the lintas that finally we appreciate the toll
Yes.
from Merak to Jakarta.
All the way back home.
And we arrived in Jakarta. It's like 8
At nighttime.
at the night time, and this is when our trips ends.
That's
for
it.
this time.
Yes.
From Belitung, Sabang, and Jakarta. Now this is the last destination in our trip, and yeah, I'm so happy
Me too. We did it.
we did
And
it.
proud.
Yeah. We, I don't know, it's just like never, it's just not expecting that we will finish it, because we have a very short time. It's only like 28 day or 27
Yeah.
days, but We made it.
All possible.
With all the effort, with all the tired, the emotion,
The beauty, the nice things, the great experiences.
yeah, the wows,
That's
yeah,
why.
the things, everything is like a mix, become the ones. And then, so, yeah, we did it. I'm so happy that now.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. And then after this, I will send my car, shipping my car from Jakarta to Belitung. But I want to fix some stuff in my car, so it will be ready for the next adventure. Thank you for following our trip, and see you in the next trip.